All right, Keith, thanks a lot. People in Texas continue to recover from Hurricane Harvey, and its impacts are being felt all across the country, especially at the gas pump. Now Hurricane Irma is threatening Florida.
This means our nation could be dealing with the fallout of two natural disasters at the same time. Our Jory Talley joins us in the studio with more on what this could mean for our economy and your bank account.
Prices on goods and gasoline have spiked after previous disasters, with growing demand. Financial experts say recovery takes a long time for storm victims, but the nation's economy can quickly bounce back.
Just weeks after Hurricane Harvey slammed into the Texas coast, people in Florida are keeping a close eye on Hurricane Irma. These storms devastate the lives of the people in the path, but the impacts are felt throughout the nation's economy. One of the most noticeable changes is at the gas pump. Businesses like Smith Landscaping plan ahead for price increases. Employee Clay Bowen believes they are prepared.
The biggest part of our overhead is actually gasoline. So with the spiking in the prices, we have to really think about, should we be cutting this? Does it really need it right now? Is there ways that we could get ahead, to try to prevent having to constantly buy gas for our mowers, for our trucks, so on and so forth.
Financial advisor Scott Ferguson says the reason behind higher prices for goods is simple: supply and demand.
You're getting a strain, from Harvey, they're going to have another strain potentially from Hurricane Irma, which could cause those prices to go up. I don't think it's going to have any kind of lasting impact, but in the short term, there's going to be less supply, and that continued still demand will be there.
Even though Mississippi isn't in the path right now, North Mississippians are preparing for a stormy turn in the economy.
The things that you don't really need at the most at that time, try to put something back, until that time passes through. Don't just go to the store and just buy everything, but still, learn to budget during that time, just in case you need something for the next day.
Ferguson agrees and cautions to only get what you need when you need it, rather than stocking up on loaves of bread.
In storms like this, in natural disasters, always just look for the products that you have to have, because all too often we find folks will go out and we'll hoard stuff, we'll hoard gas, we'll hoard this and that. Well, that doesn't necessarily, it gives us that product, but it doesn't help everybody else because it makes the prices go up because there's less of it out there. So only get what we truly need to have for ourselves.